I pull up and hop out, check out my trip. Hey, I pull up and hop out, check out my whip. Pull up and hop out, check out my kick. I pull up and hop out, I pull up and hop out. I pull up and hop out, check out my whip.
Yo. Shoe King back with another one, man. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show this little trick that I learned on how to apply a color onto your secondary while your car is on a two-tone slot, and basically alleviate having to use a crew color if you're using a color from the mechanics list. This is strictly for secondary only and for people that know how to actually make cars with Beff, with slots, NETCUT, blah 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 blah. Alright, so you see I have the secondary on this vehicle as classic black. Primary can be anything because I would assume that you would put this on the wheel and pearl slot afterwards. So primary does not matter. So classic black or the secondary. Car's on a two-tone slot. Or actually, no, I'm not keeping classic black. That's what you normally do when you're using crew color. My bad. Tripping. I'm going to select the color that I want for my secondary. So I got metallic bronze.
Okay, later.
Now there is a way that I've showed before that you can do metallic bronze as a crew color, but we're going to do it this way. Saves me from putting in crew colors every time. Also too, you can do multiple cars at the same time because there's no crew color or colors involved. So it's time to go ahead and hit that Beff, man. So as you can see, I'm putting a parachute on to get a game save. You don't see the game save because I'm in Performance RT. So now I'm going to hit online, go down to Rockstar Creator. You don't have to use creator method if you don't want to, but for me, I'm using the creator method. Easy peasy, man. If you don't know how to do Beff, shut the video off and go watch my how to do Beff. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in creator right now. I'm going to hit the pause menu while I'm in creator, and I'm going to go over to online and just hover. At this point, I'm hitting NETCUT. Do whatever you got to do. Block, lock, K-bits, whatever. Now this is my C2 that's loading in. As you can see, I do not have no play here instead message. If I did have a play here instead message, I would wait there until I don't get that message anymore. As I've told y'all before, but some idiots like to hit play here instead anyway, knowing that they can't. If you can, you can, but normally you can't. So you will see the message pop up on the screen for the sync data stuff. Just accept it. Now it's not going to show on my screen because of the me recording clips or whatever, so it doesn't show Xbox information, but you'll see what I'm talking about if you've never seen it before. It'll say you got to sync something, you'll accept that, and then there'll be another one to say, are you sure, blah 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 blah. I wish it would have showed it, but it don't show it, so it is what it is. Just accept the shit. So anyway, I'm loading into C2 right now. While you're loading into C2, if your punk ass baby mama come home, shut the video off. Now, make sure you have some donor cars. because you will be purchasing a vehicle that has whatever texture you want that has RGB applied. So in this case, I am buying a full Epsilon donor, and it's not in-game. It is a full RGB donor that I made. So that's what I'm going to purchase over the top of that Elegy. As you can see right here, Elegy RH8. That is my C1's car. Purchase over the top. And then I'm also going to scratch the primary of this car, because with this car being a full Epsilon RGB donor, it doesn't match what my C1 car is. My C1's car has matte lime green as the primary, which is a in-game. So once this car gets delivered, I'm going to select primary and put an in-game color to it. It doesn't matter what you put to it. It just needs to be an in-game. So I'm going to call that car out now to do so.
What you need, boss?
Pretty
Some
sure I
wheels?
select
I can bring them round.
matte lime green, which is the same color that's already on C1. But like I said, it doesn't matter what you select. It just needs to be an in-game color from the mechanics list, just to break up the full RGB donor.
It's coming at you.
So as you can see, that's the same exact car that I just purchased over that C1's car, the Elegy RH8. So I'm going to do exactly what I said. I'm going to select, aka scratch, the crew and texture off of the primary. And I'm, in this case, using matte lime green. Use whatever you want. It can be a chameleon, it can be a matte. Use whatever you like. Just make sure you don't have a full RGB car, because if you do, then this won't work. So as you can see, I got everything that I said I would have. So now it's time to get another game save, which I'll go ahead and swap to a different outfit. Once you swap to a different outfit, if you're not in performance or performance RT, then fidelity will show you a orange. Well, actually, I got the orange on here. Well, mainly I get the orange on here on C2, Series S. Anyway, after that game save, you go ahead and hit story mode. The moment you load up into the clouds, this is where I close app on C2 and I sign out of C2's account. So now this is the creator menu on my C1. Now, sometimes people will have a blacked out menu right here where it'll say Rockstar services aren't available, blah, 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 blah. And they think that they fail the Beff from seeing it. Or when they click over to the right and try to load up their friends list, and it says, you know, Rockstar services are unavailable, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that you failed the Beff. It's just showing different outcomes. So sometimes my screen will be like this. Sometimes it will be the blacked out screen or the blacked out menu where it'll say that message. So when I click over, there it is right there. Alert, Rockstar Game Services unavailable. So what? That doesn't mean that you failed. Nothing, man. This message means nothing. You see, when I switch back to online, it said it again. Now, not every time will that go away and the menu becomes visible. As you can see, sometimes it will stay like it just was with that alert, making you think that it's something wrong. So in that case, you would only need to drop the pause menu and repause the game. So with me being on Xbox, it's just hitting the B button to back off the menu. and then hit the start button, just as I just did. See how I backed off and hit the start menu or pause menu, whatever you want to call it. Now I go over to online and I go down to an invite only. Easy peasy to leave from creator. Those messages mean nothing. Now, if you get the message saying that your internet connection has been lost, then yeah, you're screwed on that one. Pause if you need. But yeah, that shit don't mean nothing, man. Just load your ass online and finish up with the glitch. So you can see I spawned down with the same outfit that before I went to creator. Still got my parachute on and everything. So now I'm going back over to this elegy that I have matte lime green primary, which doesn't matter, but what matters is the secondary of me choosing metallic bronze. It's going to be clean with a texture on top of that. So I'm going to show y'all that it's still the same. Metallic bronze for the secondary. So the only thing that I need to do is what I always do back on C1. Change the wheel type of the car. So for now, it is on muscle wheels. I'm just going to change it to something else. A whole different category. It doesn't matter what it is. It just needs to be a different category. Not a different rim, a different category. It can't be a different rim in the same category. So now I'm done here. So now all I need to do is take my parachute off. Or if you want to change your outfit, you can do so. Just do whatever you need to do to get a game saved. Y'all should know the drill by now. I've made a shit ton of Beff videos, man. This is literally just to show the little secondary trick or whatever. So now that I got a game save, I'm going to hit story mode, as you already know, blah, 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 blah. Same old shit, man. But once again, this will alleviate from having to keep putting hex codes into your social club. Granted, it's not difficult to do. It don't take too much time. But, however, as I stated before, if you're making multiple cars at one time, like I like to do, then this little trick here will come in handy because you can literally select every color secondary that's however many cars you have on your two-tone slot and get on C2 and purchase whatever RGB texture car that you already have. And I mean, shit, man, you can get it cracking. You can do 5, 6, 10 different cars at the same time, choosing all different secondary colors and putting different textures on. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be epsilon texture. It can be a metal texture. It can be MP100 texture. It can be matte. It can be worn. And that's it. But let's go ahead and show y'all what the damage is, man. This is going to be secondary metallic bronze, but over epsilon. As you can see the shininess already.
What's up?
Like it's not a dark color, but you definitely see that glass house at the top. Easy peasy, man. Super easy peasy. Secondary, go down to metallic. You can see it's unselected. Unselected bronze. Secondary over epsilon texture. This shit is so easy, man. Now, I know it's going to be some guppy motherfuckers that say, oh, bro, I've been knew about that, man. I've been knowing about that for 6 years. Shut the fuck up. Who gives a fuck if you did or if you didn't? But yeah, man. It's just easy, man. Always say, easy peasy. All right, I'm out of this biatch. Peace.